I'm David Meyer, Assistant Adjunct Clinical Professor in the Department of Orthodontics here at the College of Dentistry. When I was an undergrad, I knew that I wanted to go into the medical field, into something medical related, and I was thinking about medicine and dentistry, and I thought dentistry afforded a better lifestyle. When I was in dental school, I got to know some of the orthodontic residents, and then I would come down and hang out in the ortho department, and I liked the vibe here. I ended up doing a little bit of research with Dr. Robert Staley, who was a faculty here back when I was in dental school. So that kind of piqued my interest in orthodontics, and decided to go that route. For orthodontics, because it's a long-term commitment on the patient's part and certainly on the orthodontist's part. So I like them to understand that it's a process. And I think trying to make them feel comfortable about that, but understanding that for us to end up with the kind of result that we need buy-in from the patient. So we're really kind of in this together. It's a team approach, whether they're a child, adolescent, or adult. So I like them to feel comfortable and part of the process itself. I try to be kind and informative, but even more than that, and I think most importantly, hopefully they feel like I'm competent and will do a great job. I've been a Hawkeye my whole life. I went here for undergrad in dental school. So I've always loved Iowa City. I love coming back here. I've always had a great respect for this program. The most rewarding thing is working with the residents. They're young and they're bright, and they keep me on my toes and keep me involved with the relevant topics in orthodontics. So I really enjoy that. I'm in the clinic primarily doing cases with the residents. So we try to give them a kind of a vast exposure to many techniques and ideas clinically. And I think the more they're exposed to, the better experience they're going to have, and more equipped they're going to be when they get out. And it enhances their chance at success going forward. And I think all the adjuncts bring a little bit something different in, and they have a great full-time faculty here as well. Each faculty member is assigned specific cases with each of the residents, and those cases could involve basically across the whole board any number of types of issues. So it's pretty broad exposure to malocclusions and dental and orthodontic issues that we get, which is great because we don't all treat things the same way as well. So having some different input into each individual case for the residents, I think, is valuable to them. We always remember the great faculty people, and the ones I remember are the ones that were most kind and were good teachers and more concerned about imparting information and doing that in a kind way. So, I want to treat them with respect and give them the best educational experience possible.